It's day 158 of the Diabetic Insanity journey. I'll be happy to report at the end of this week, I'm now down to 67 kilos. So, intention does count for a lot when it comes to these things. So it's been a week and a half on Duramine. It's been working very well. Still have to monitor, my hunger and my blood sugar levels, because the blood sugar can drop quite dramatically and I don't want to be hypoglycemic. But yeah, it's been going really well, and been eating a lot less, eating well, not indulging, being mindful when I do eat, and still keeping up, a healthy level of activity as well, physical activity. So I just hope to keep it up. I'm going to the gym later today and doing another workout. I really should be doing more, considering it's my holidays at the moment, but, just doing what I need to do, when I can do it, I guess. I didn't have the best of weekends last weekend. I could say that the last 3 days, 2 days were a dark night of the soul kind of event. Maybe it's due with the new moon phase, I'm not sure. But, the past came back to hit me in the face once again. And I realised what's happening because I believe in the holographic reality. And I'm still feeding into the vibration, the reality of the past by thinking about it, by not resolving my feelings about it, and not forgiving, has really just led to me getting a lot of feedback about, my past life and the abuse that I went through and the people I used to know. And it's really funny, like sometimes, like no matter how far you can run, sometimes the past can really catch up with you if you don't totally let it go. Now, just coincidentally, I watched a video by Till Swan on unforgiveness and depression, or more about depression, really. Why are you depressed? And she says the reason why you're depressed is because you just can't let go. You won't give up on a totally hopeless and uncontrollable situation, because you can't come to terms with the fact that it's really out of your control and there's nothing you can do about it. There's something inside you that hopes for something better. It's hopeless, but you hope it will change, and you won't ever let go of the idea that things will change. Now, myself, like many other people, that I guess I've come to know, that there's a community of people out there that have been through narcissistic abuse with partners, with parents, with friends, with people that they know. It's hard for me to talk about without getting really emotional, but, I went through a period of narcissistic abuse for approximately 3 years. And, it's not something that I, even that I'm a pretty tough cookie, and, even I found it really hard to go through and process, and I'm still processing it. And, I guess I just, as in terms of that situation and that person that was involved, I'll just try to keep it brief. And all I just want to say is that if the feelings are unresolved, it doesn't matter if you go what they call no contact or you don't see them anymore. If you don't let go, and many empathic people aren't able to let go of the past and the person that they had that relationship with, you'll never totally move on, because the energy that you're feeding into thinking about that person and hoping that that situation will change will feed into their energy field in that reality. And that's what they thrive upon, is you thinking about them and hoping and holding on. And the worst part about it is that it negatively affects you. It really hurts you. And every time I hear this person's name mentioned to me through any channel of my friends, it just hurts me. And, you know, I realize it's not even to do with my friends and they're mentioning this person's name. It's to do with the fact that I keep on thinking about this person and feeding into the hope that things will be okay one day, that there will be a reunion of some kind. And that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen in this life or on my watch, if I want to get to where I want to get to. And I guess the only reason why this person was there to begin with was to make me realize, you know, that I'm greater than the situation at hand. And so, you know, I had to really process the anger and the hurt and the frustration and the negativity of that whole situation over the weekend, and ask myself, why am I still in this place of hurt and unforgiveness? Why am I not moving on? Is this what's holding me back? And yeah, it is. Because I think if I really let that go, that whole situation go with the past, I would be in a better place with this journey. But me holding on inside and pretending I'm okay, it's putting me in a place where I'm stagnating. And yeah, things are going relatively well with the weight loss, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I could be in a better place. I could be more active. I could be more energetic. But it's not happening because I'm still feeding into that vibration about the past and hoping that things will be better when they're not going to be. So, you know, I'm being more mindful now. I'm being more conscientious and aware of my thoughts and my feelings. And making an active decision, not just being passive about it, making an active decision that I'm going to do better. I'm going to love myself, partner with myself, take care of myself, and that every time I'm tempted to go back to the past or think about the past or, you know, communicate with someone from the past or communicate about that person even, that it's setting me right back. And that's a place I don't want to be at all. Yeah, so I have to keep up the fight now more than ever, you know, with the good eating, you know, better eating, better thoughts, better focus on where I want my life to head, you know, trying to attain my goals, trying to reach for a better feeling place, whilst also trying to, reach for some healing, you know, like actually apply, you know, the healing modalities to my life as well. You know, it's not an easy place to be. And I'm still feeling the depth of the grief of leaving that life behind that I thought I wanted. So it's a tough place. It's not easy to be where I am. And I'm still processing the emotions. I'm still processing the shock of still hearing, you know, the names of the people from the past and feeling so hurt that, you know, they're moving on with their lives better than I am. I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't feel that this is, you know, I should feel some sense of satisfaction and joy that I'm moving on. And I guess this is what I'm going to work on this week, is just processing those emotions and those thoughts and reaching for a better feeling place. Because I am doing well and, you know, this is all part of the journey. So I'm just going to leave it here. It's Monday and I've got a dental appointment, another one. Yeah, not fun. So, yeah, I'll just leave it here and I'll speak to you soon.